All right, listen, you were just hearing Chuck and Nick both talk about the app where you can get our weather and traffic. You know what? When it comes back to school, there's an app for that too. And Roshanda Pratt is our live stream strategist and is here this morning matching our Good Day Charlotte yellow. Look at you. You always get the memo. All right, so it's back to school,
yes,
which means back to chaos, back to multiple calendars and trying to get organized with the info coming back from school. How do we get on the same page with our family members and our students by using this little thing?
So there's a lot of apps out there, and it really just depends on preference. So I'm going to share with you today some of my favorite apps and the things that we use in my family of 5. It's a big
I'm with you. I'm with you there. Okay, so let's start with Google.
Yes, so Google has a Google Calendar.
Okay.
And one of the rules in my house is if it's not on the calendar, it's not real. You know, after school activities, kids have a lot of things going on. So we use the Google Calendar because you can set up everybody's activity. You can color code it. You can also put notifications. So that way, certain activities are pinged and everybody's on the same page.
That's a great idea. And if you got older kids like me, I've got a senior in high school, a ninth grader, they can start to get involved in this too. It's not just our responsibility.
Exactly.
The kids have to let us know too.
They can add to the calendar as well, and that way everybody has vested interest. Remember, if it's not on the calendar, it's not real.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I love that. All right, I would just check this out a while ago.
Yes.
I just downloaded AnyDo, which is kind of a reminder checklist type of app. How does this work?
So if you're a person who likes checklists, me, I know you love a to-do list, this one is kind of a mental checklist app. So it allows you to prioritize, and you can set up notes and reminders and have separate items in 4 different categories, like today, upcoming, tomorrow, and someday. I love the fact that there's a someday.
My problem
list,
though is when it goes off, I always put the snooze on it because I'm in the middle of something.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's moved over to Sunday and it never got done today, yesterday, and it probably won't happen until tomorrow. And then my wife's going, why is that someday list turned into 20?
20
So you still have to follow through on what you're being reminded to do.
Exactly. And so that's what you have to find out what works for you. So that might not work for you. So go back to the Google Calendar.
Well, and you might even have to use a Post-it note for someone who that might work better for them.
That's exactly
if that doesn't work. Evernote, this is something I started using a while back. I love this. It's kind of more of a productivity app.
It is. Evernote is always on the list of apps to use when it comes to student productivity. It actually is used a lot in the business world, but you can take notes, organization. The app actually allows users to clip content, add notes, scan images, and create a file system and sync their information all across their devices.
Oh my gosh, I love seriously, I used it years ago and I still use it today. That's
It's amazing. And just a little information there. A lot of journalists use Evernote in order to write their stories and content in the field.
Come on.
There you
Mine just blown right now. Hey, for those of us that are freaked out about helping your kid with math, and you don't know how to do it, Photomap, what is that app for?
Don't tell my kids, but I use this all the time when they come to me about math problems. So Photomap is amazing. It allows you to take a scanned image of the math problem, and it will give you the answer. So take your phone, take a picture, scan it, and it'll tell you what the answer is. The cool thing about this app, the true value is the app also shows you the step-by-step on how to solve the problem.
Because we know you're not going to get full credit if you don't show the work. You got to know how you get from A to Z. You can't just write down the answer.
So it's really a helpful tool for parents and students.
And last but not least, you got to help your kids study. I know it's early in the season, but flashcards, the old school way when we were going to school, but now Quizlet.
Yes.
What is that?
It is the high-tech version of a flashcard. So we used to use index cards. Now you can create a flashcard system using this app. So it allows it to sync on your phone, easy to navigate. It's a clear design. You can use study cards. You can turn your flashcards into quizzes and tests ahead of time. And it also syncs on your laptop. One of the things that I love about all of these apps, they're available on iOS and Android. They're free. Of course, there's an upgrade and a charge with that. But also, you can sync all of these, for the most part, to your laptop. So it's not just for your smartphone.
There we go. We just made it through day 1 of a new school year. We're going to be organized this year. That's our new school year resolution. So the Rosho. Hey, thanks, Roshanda.
You're welcome,
Always
sir.
for helping us get off to a new year. We're going to take a break and be back right after this.